sick. I had just finished my first year of college, and if you want to know, the first year went great. I passed all of my classes, so yay. And so my first symptom was my eyes were hurting. So initially I just thought my eyes were hurting because I was studying really hard. I had just finished finals, so I thought it was because of all of the reading that I had done. So I thought, I'm just tripping because my eyes, whatever. And so I would be watching TV, and it felt like if you ever crossed your eyes, you know how it burns a little bit? Burns, or it feels like that strain. That's how I felt when I stared straight ahead. So I thought my eyes were crossing, like naturally whenever, what's going on? Sorry, I have ADHD. So I thought whenever I would stare straight ahead, I thought my eyes were crossing. So I thought I was going cross-eyed. So whenever I was driving or just staring at something or watching TV, I thought my eyes were crossing, and so I was really concerned. But I let this go on for about a month because I got out in April, and I didn't tell my parents until May. So I let that go on for about a month, and I finally told my stepmom, and she told me that you can't go cross-eyed, you have to be born that way. So I finally was like, so she took me to my pediatrician, and the running joke was that I would probably have the wrong contacts in my eyes, because that is something that I would do and be like, oh my god, I'm going blind, and I would just have the wrong contacts. Anyways, I didn't, but the pediatrician said that I should probably go see a eye doctor, and so we went to, instead of going to my normal eye doctor, we went to go see this really fancy eye doctor who specialized in like eye diseases. So if you have like cataracts or something of that nature. So we went to go see him, and it was like a really, really fancy eye doctor. Like, that place was nice. Like, you can tell, like, an appointment there was probably a couple $1,000. Like, it was really nice. But so we went to go see him, and he said that my eyeball was perfectly healthy, had the right prescription, everything. So he said that we should go see a neurosurgeon, because maybe it was something behind my eyeball, because I told him that I was having I would always have pressure headaches. So I kind of was, that's when I started figuring out that I was having headaches as well. So I would have blurry vision and pressure headaches. So it was kind of like I was starting to realize, okay, I'm having headaches and blurry vision. I was starting to notice things that were going on with my body. So we went to a neurosurgeon. I believe we went to a neurosurgeon. I'm not really sure her title, but I'm just going to say that for this video because I really can't remember. So we went to a neurosurgeon, and the lady, we had to fill out like a questionnaire, like if you go to any doctor, and we filled it out with her, and what we concluded at the doctor's office was that I had been having headaches every single day for as far as I can remember. I had been having it every single day for an entire year. How I don't know that, like how I never was like, you've been having headaches every night? I don't know. But I would just simply, if I had a headache, just simply take an Advil or a Tylenol, go to sleep, and wake up the next morning and I'd be fine. Or sometimes I would just sleep it off or whatever. Like I would just think, I would seriously just think, oh, maybe I just had the music too loud in the car, or just was hanging out with my friends, or, just studying too hard. Like, I was in college, so I really wouldn't think anything of it. Like, I was just like, oh, whatever. And I'll ask my friends, like, did I really, complain about headaches? And they were like, yeah, you always had headaches. And no one ever was like, dang, Shay, you always got a headache, until after, and was like, you always did have a headache. But even some of my family members were like, yeah, you did. But so we concluded that, and so she put me on a steroid, like a step down pack. So basically I took 6 pills the first day, 5 pills the second day, 4 pills third day, and you go down. So eventually you're off the pill for 6 days or whatever. And so I took that. And so that day she wanted me to go and take an MRI. Now, my brother had to take an MRI, and I know what those are. So I was very, very nervous. I am very claustrophobic, and I didn't want to take it because I'm claustrophobic, and I started freaking out in the lobby. And in my mind, I was like, well, something's wrong. I have to take an MRI. What's wrong? You guys aren't telling me something. You know, why? What is the purpose of this MRI? You know, she's like, we just want to see what's, you know, if something's behind your head, you know, you're having headaches, something must be going on in your brain. And I'm just like, you know, what do you think is, you know, I hate when people don't tell me things. So, like what do you call them? The secretary was trying to calm me down, so she's just like, you can listen to your own music, you can plug in your iPod or whatever. So she was really nice, and she was calming me down. And so me and my stepmom was at CVS, and we got Tylenol PM, and I took the Tylenol PM, and I went to sleep in the MRI machine, which was perfect because I really don't remember that much, but I do remember that they let me use my own music. So I was listening to, I don't remember what I was listening to, but probably some Chris Brown, because I love Chris Brown, whatever. So I was probably listening to him, and I went to sleep in the MRI machine, and I woke up, and yeah. So I think it was 2 days after that, they called my stepmom and was like, you need to go back and take another MRI. And I was like, what do you mean I have to take another MRI? I was really scared because that to me was like, okay, something's wrong, because, you know, they wouldn't tell us to take another MRI if they didn't find anything. So I was really nervous, and my anxiety was definitely up from what I remember. And so I took another Tylenol PM. I took it really early, so by that time I was in the waiting room, and I was like sleeping on the couch, like I was falling off of the couch, like I was very, very sleepy. And I don't even remember the music. I was very out, like I was very sleepy. But and this time I had to get a shot for contrast, and so they can see whatever they saw. They wouldn't tell us, but whatever they saw, so they can see it clearly. And all I remember was they have like a cage around your head that's like really, really close. Like it's like very, very close. So it's like this close to you. And then they have like bags like pushing on your head. Oh my God, I hate it. And so I remember the nurse came in and she was giving me the shot. And she was like, I wanted to sit up because I don't want no shot given to me while I'm laying down and I can't see what you're doing. And so I was like, hold on, I need to get up. And she was like, oh no, you're good, you can lay down. And I was like, no, I need to sit up. And she was like, no, you're okay. And I'm like trying to tell this lady, like, no, I'm not okay, I need to sit up. And she wasn't listening to me. And so I was just like, whatever, I'm like half asleep, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna let you slide today. And so I was like, okay, but I hate shots. And she's like, I hate shots too. Like, I guess she thought it was like a bonding moment between us. But in my mind, I was like, you don't tell me you hate shots when you're about to give me a shot. That's like the one thing that sticks out to me about that moment. Like, I was half asleep, but I remember her telling me that she hated shots. And I was just like, this girl is crazy. Like, if I was like up, I would have like gotten out of the machine and been like, no, give me somebody else. But I was so tired. So if you're out there, don't ever tell someone that you hate shots. No, you don't tell somebody that. But my dad has a worse story. I think the lady said that she was new at giving shots, or it was her first time, or something. It was something crazy. My dad has a birth story. Something crazy that you just should not tell people. We have really bad stories. Anyways, so we go back to the neurosurgeon, and she tells us that I have a spot on my brain.